It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Pittsburgh. It's the Dolphins and the Steelers, next on Madden Football.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
On first down, they'll kick off the drive with Dallas.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So here are the Dolphins now with excellent field position to start things out.
And they'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback standing 6'4". It's Ryan Tannehill.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Tannehill. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. To throw is Tannehill.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
They're firing a deep ball for Kmet.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On second down, a run with Dallas.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on third down.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Dallas up the middle.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Dallas.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, here's Tannehill. In trouble, and he's taken down.
T.J. Watt, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits.
So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long. Now Tannehill.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. The drive will start with an option going left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ryan Tannehill.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
So a very good start, but don't go get those Super Bowl T-shirts left. Still the early going here.
I wonder if they're even printing them at this stage of the game, right? Do you wait a little longer before you say which one you're going to do? Good advice, Brandon. Make sure you know there's a lot of game left, but a good start.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out.
They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second and 3. He gets this one to Johnson.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, they'll throw.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Tannehill. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 46 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, off goes Tannehill. On comes Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders for the field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. All right, now they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw again.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
What's the deal, y'all?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Right back to Chris Godwin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got the 1st down and more.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill, and it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Tannehill. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
A run by Dallas to start the drive.
Oh, look at the juke.
AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Tannehill.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Now Tannehill.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw again on 2nd down, Tannehill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
They're going to look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Tannehill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. As the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 17-3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home the Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they...
Tannehill intercepted again. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the handoff, it's Dallas.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
Pat Fryermuth. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On the counter, Hunt.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. A quick throw, but incomplete. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunt.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
He's going to get this underneath to Dallas.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, You become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he's taken down inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 28 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. On the give, this is Dallas. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Holding, offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Dolphins have got it. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On the ground, it's Dallas. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And this one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Dallas.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Now a throw here, hauled in.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 3. He finds Pickens over the middle.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find his man, it's Pickens.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll look to run with Dallas.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
DJ Dallas.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead will be cut down to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle, come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Johnson's got it complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
28 yards.
And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable. Right?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Back to throw again. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Tossing this out wide to Dallas.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Once again, it's Dallas.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and they will take a 7-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Miami set to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic.
Rolling to his left.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Tannehill.
He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Tannehill. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill.
A quick slant to Hill.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now Tannehill. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Offense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't cover law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
Another run. Again, it's Dallas.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the